All right, got done with my run. First impressions of the Osmo Action 5. Love it way better than running with my phone. My phone tends to be way more of a distraction than I realized. If this thing could like play music and I could just like pop my play somehow, right? Somehow pop that playlist in, I would run with this. Maybe the next thing they do is like add like GPS and like literally make it everything but a phone. Cause you don't need to be on these apps. You don't need to be like, oh, well, I gotta get this thing and post it on Instagram and everything. So literally didn't pick my phone up once during that run, and got more, because when you're on your phone, you feel like you gotta get that shot. You gotta say what you're saying. Here on this thing, I can say whatever I want. I think I'm yelling. I can say whatever I want on here to the camera, and it's getting it anytime. I have it on voice command too, which is pretty cool. So you just say stop, and then, recording. I don't want it to stop. But yeah, I mean, you say it and it does it, and I'm here just like getting my thoughts out, man. So it's like, honestly, it does feel like great therapy. It feels like I'm talking to you more than I would be on my phone. Phone, you gotta like put it on 0.5, twist it, turn it, and do all this stuff. And honestly, yeah, I might look like, I don't know, whatever people think people with cameras look like. I might look like that, but I've got the rod, it's light. This makes it more stable when you got it a little bit more, out there like this. But I run with it close, keep it straight in front of me. I can center myself more. I got the mic mini, I ran with that. That was no hustle. I'll see how the sound plays out, but like low barrier to entry, low stakes, low everything. And you're just like, you're recording, you're in it, you're doing it. And who knows, man, if you can stay consistent with it being this easy, who knows what you can create, right? That should make everybody excited to get out there creating. I know it does for me, but that should get you so excited. But I'm not saying by all means, like, go and spend your money on an Osmo Action 4 or 5 or whatever. If you have the means to do it, do it. I work a 9 to 5, and like, I'll get something. I like my gear, but I'll get it and I won't feel too bad about it, because I know, like, hey, I can afford it. I've budgeted for this and that. So I think like my first impression of like actually using this thing is amazing. I love it. And it makes me even more excited about people like Luis and Chris who do this on the daily. It makes me excited to do it on the daily, because I just think of all the ways, all the stories I could tell at the gym, going to work, in the office, like things that I do, running, all of it, and make this more of like a variety channel rather than me just trying to like find my thing. And if people like it, they like it because they want to follow along with my story and my storytelling, and not me trying to fit a mold that I don't know how to be real enough or fake enough or whatever to fit, right? Because you just want to be yourself, and you want people to see you for yourself. That's why we do these things, and it should be normalized and okay to get on here, vlog, tell our story, and not care about how many views and all these things. Like, yes, people need to make money on here. And I'm not saying I wouldn't love to do that, because I work hard to really get by and provide. Been able to like do things in life and still have things. But yeah, there's moments where it's like, man, like, I would love to do more of this or that. And it gets tough, man. I'm 34 and I just moved into a house. We were a one-car family for a while, me and my wife, but a lot of things didn't start happening for me until I turned 30, and I went through a whole career transition, and I'll share more about that too at some point. But I just think like those moments in life, you know, some of them are meant for you, but a lot of this can be captured and used as motivation for people. And it's tools like the DJI Osmo Action 5 or the Osmo Pocket 3 or the DJI Mic Mini and things like that that can make you feel like you're doing something, like you're living out your dream of creating, or you're expressing yourself in a different way. You could talk about the good things, the bad things, the good, bad, and the ugly in your life, and relate to people and tell human stories. And that's what it should be about. That's what it should be about. And yeah, again, tools like this make it so much easier to do that. You know, like I said, I have a camera that I use for video and photography. I love photography a little bit more with my bigger camera, my mirrorless camera, right? But it's a lot. I never even tried vlogging with it because it just felt like, oh, which lens do I use? Pop it on, do that, and then take it with me everywhere, and then be like married to this big thing in my hand and be missing moments. Whereas this, I can put it down when I need to, and you know, bring it up and start recording, and just like if a moment's there, it's there, you know, if I have it on me. So I think consistency and low barrier to entry is so important. And I feel like this camera can help with both of those. So that's my spiel. Man, I don't know how long this is gonna be, but this was fun. This was fun, and I feel good, and I feel like way better than I felt in a week and probably in a long time, because I'm able to like do this and get it out. So thanks DJI, thanks Louise and Chris for man, just doing your thing. You guys are making a difference, and you know, some days if you don't realize like you are. You know, I'm not the biggest person on like what settings and everything I've used. I think I went auto on everything right here, and we'll see how it goes. But you know, I don't think that's my place to come on here and talk too much about all the tech aspects. I'll leave that to people who know these things a lot. I think my thing is like, what's my human perspective on it as a person just starting off, right? And I think we all need that kind of storytelling too. So maybe that's my place. But I know we're all trying to find our place in this life. So that's it. All right, we got this, guys. We got this. I'll see you in the next one.